This is verse 3 of the 12th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus is anticipating Holy Week. He's in a home. We guess it might be the home of Simon the leper. He's being served a meal. Martha is said to be there in a serving capacity, and then we have this rather remarkable description that's associated with Mary. So we have he, the definite article again, feminine, nominative singular, he un, the, therefore, Mariam, Mary, of course. Labusa, this is from lambano. This is the aorist active participle. Feminine singular nominative, so we put an ing usually on participles to make sense out of it. So Mary, aorist participle, action behind the leading verb, so Mary having taken. And then litron. Litron is sometimes translated something like a pound. If we use kind of an English idea with respect, a liter, you might say, it's a certain amount of it, and really a considerable amount. So an amount, a pound, will render it. Muru, this is myrrh. This is an ointment, of course. It's the same thing that's mentioned in connection with gifts that were given to Jesus at his birth. So gold, frankincense, and myrrh, this is the idea. Then nardu, the nominative, singular genitive, a pound of nard is the idea. And then pistekes. The root of this word is pistuo or pistis, which means faith, of course, or to believe. Here it's an adjective, and it means that it's the real thing. It's genuine. It's so it's going to be pure. That's the idea, pure nard, which was a kind of ointment, of course. And then polutimu. This is the feminine singular genitive of this adjective, and it means very costly. The polu, of course, is the word that is connected there. So this genuine nard, very costly. Then alepsen. This is from alepho. It means to anoint. It's not the word christen, to anoint in some kind of religious sense, but simply to pour is the idea of pouring, and then anointing is the notion, tous podus, the feet to Jesu, of Jesus, kai ex emigzen. This is from ekmaso. It means to wipe, to clean something up, but of course in this case she's wiping. And then the dative of means here, dative plural, by means of, tais thridzen. This is the word thrigs. It's actually derived from a different language, but it means hair. This is the plural of it, so by means of her hair in the plural. Autes, the possessive pronoun, referring back to Mary, of her hair. Tous podos. Autu, the feet of him. So she anointed the feet of Jesus and then wiped with her hairs, his feet is the notion there. He de oikia, and the house, eplerothe. This is from peroo, means to fill something up. Pleroma is a word commonly used. This is the idea that it was being filled. It's the aorist passive. It was being filled up, the indicative here of the house. Ektes osmes, this is the word for an aroma, an odor, but of course it was a very pleasant one, a very rich and probably pungent kind of aroma here, of the aroma to muru, of the myrrh. So the house was being filled up with the aroma of this. So it's quite a touching scene. Here identified as Mary. Elsewhere we have a similar situation described in which the woman remains unnamed. But of course in that situation the woman is also someone of doubtful character. And so it's been commonly thought that these are two different situations. We'll leave that for a different discussion, but in any event here, Mary obviously is being specifically identified as one who is giving this outpouring of affection toward Jesus, really in anticipation of the events that are going to be taking place in the next several days.